Hey guys, it is Sophia, the diabetic vlogger, and today I'm going to be reviewing a Qeensryche song for you guys. I saw them about a month and a half ago, and I like their music a lot. And I have not listened to a lot of their music, but I have listened to this one song a lot that I heard them play live, and it sounds amazing. I love this song and this album, and is off of Operation Mindcrime and is Eyes of the Stranger. If you guys have not heard it, I encourage you guys to go check it out. Come back, leave your comments down below, and listen to the whole album, because it is a concept album, and so all the songs go together to tell an amazing, really interesting story. And I love this song. It is called Eyes of the Stranger. So here are the lyrics. So it starts out like this, someone's talking. It says, Dr. Blair, telephone, Dr. David, Dr. Blair, Dr. Blair, Dr. J. Hamilton, Dr. J. Hamilton. All alone now except for the memories of what we had and what we knew. Every time I try to leave it behind me, I see something that reminds me of you. Every sight that dreams return to haunt me, your rosary wrapped around your throat. I lie awake and sweat, afraid to fall asleep. I see your face looking back at me, and I raise my head and stare into the eyes of a stranger. I've always known that the mirror never lies. People always turn away from the eyes of a stranger, afraid to know what lies behind the stare. Is that all that's left of my life before me? Straitjacket memories, sedative highs, no happy ending like they've always promised. There's got to be something left for me, and I raise my head and stare into the eyes of a stranger. I've always known that the mirror never lies. People always turn away from the eyes of a stranger, afraid to know what lies behind the stare, lies behind my stare. How many times must I live this tragedy? How many more lies will they tell me? All I want is the same as everyone. Why am I here, and for how long? And I raise my head and stare into the eyes of a stranger. I've always known that the mirror never lies. People always turn away from the eyes of a stranger, afraid to know what lies behind the stare. So this song is called Eyes of a Stranger. I think we all can understand that it's creepy when someone you don't know, or even someone you do know, stares at you. It makes you feel uncomfortable and weird. And it's this, the whole album does kind of have to do about the concept of people lying to you, and if you believe the lies, or you're not really knowing what happens because of the lies you've been told and you believe, because you're not in control of your mind because of influences and drugs and whatnot. So it says that I've always known that the mirror never lies. People always turn away from the eyes of a stranger, afraid to know what lies behind the stare. Is this all that's left of my life before me? Straitjacket memories and sedative highs. No happy ending like they've always promised. There's got to be something left for me, and I raise my head and stare into the eyes of a stranger. I've always known that the mirror never lies. So it's talking about that when you look into the mirror and you see yourself, the mirror never lies, but other people in this life, in life, lie to you and tell you lies.